As one of the tasks for the column I picked in Tic-Tac-Toe, I have to create a tutorial to teach a concept. The concept I will be teaching is the scientific method. And how will I be teaching this to you? Through video games. In Minecraft, there are a variety of ways to negate fall damage, like completely. One of those ways is water, and another one of those ways is slime blocks. You can land on or in either, and both will result in negating entire fall damage if you land in them correctly. So what I wanted to test was, which one is better and gives you a likelier chance to survive in a situation where you may need it. I would run 3 trials, and for each of them, each object would be used 3 times for 3 different runs so I could get the best results. The first example, or scenario, I guess you could say, was a simple fall from a tree. Which one is easier to land? For what was no more than a basic fall, it would turn out that a water bucket would be the better option. As for water bucket, I landed 3 out of all 3 attempts I made to land with the water bucket trick. However, I only landed 2 out of the 3 slime block attempts I had to make it to the ground safely. The next test would be one with a little bit of higher stakes. Which one would be best to use in a situation where you were in an actual state of peril? I put a lot of deadly mobs around the area so that whenever I would land, I would have to make an escape. Which one would be more efficient? Which one would be more quick? And more importantly, which one would I come out of alive? Surprisingly, the slime block would serve me well in this situation, giving me 2 out of 3 times survived. The water bucket, however, would only give me 1 out of 3 times survived. So for our experiment so far, we currently have a 1-to-1 tie between the water bucket and the slime block. I nearly ended the experiment there because, there's a dangerous context and then there's just a having fun context. What else would there be? Well, let's say theoretically you had to use one quick. You had to go without thinking and you had no time to prepare. What is the better option in a context of immediate danger without any preparation? What is the immediate solution whenever you don't have time to prepare or calculate how high you are or how fast you are going to fall? Well, for my final test, I would go into the end and I would get the Ender Dragon to fling me up. The thing is with this, it can land you anywhere from just a few blocks up to hundreds, maybe even thousands of blocks up in the air. And you have to be very quick, you have to think fast, and you have to do good even though you're under extreme pressure. So this test really showed how things went. The slime block failed every single time. The water bucket, however, did the exact opposite, succeeding to get me to the ground safely every single time, despite me being flung higher on average whenever I was using the water bucket somehow. So, with a 2-3 score in the first round, a 2-2 score in the second round, and then a 3-0 in the third round, I think it's safe to say that the water bucket is objectively a better thing to use whenever you need to MLG to the ground. Scientifically, using the scientific method with science, scientifically, in science.